In this video we're going to show you how to import data into Progress Tracker and HTG Manager. The process is very simple and very straightforward. From the main menu, select Progress Tracker, and from the Progress Tracker menu, select Configuration. From the Configuration menu we're going to address three icons, which is Site Details, Import Data and Historical Data. Now the data we're going to import is the same data you prepared on the HTG Manager data import template, which we've covered on a different video, and we're going to address each of those tabs within the template in sequence using one of these icons. We're going to start with Site Details. When you click the Site Details icon, you'll be presented with a configuration table with a series of tabs on it. The tab that will be highlighted will be called Global, and the smaller tab to the right of that called Users, we want you to click on Users. At the bottom of that page there's a button that says Import Users. When you click that, you'll be given a dialog box that allows you to search for and select the data file. Now in this particular instance we're looking for dataset 01 user list, and click that and select it. Now the file's got to be in CSV format, the columns have got to be in the right sequence, the data's got to be in the right format, but in the preparation process you may have removed the headers for the columns. That's not a problem. Just check the tick box to indicate whether you're using headers or not, and then press Upload. If there are any errors, the system will generate an error list. It will tell you which line the error is on. Correct the error, re-import the data. It's as simple as that. If you have any questions, any concerns, please contact us straight away, email or telephone. We're here to support you and help you achieve your objective. To the right of that, of the Users button, there's a tab that says Departments. Click that, and also click the bottom of the button at the bottom of that page that says Import Default Departments. Now that will import a table of department names that we've already created as a starting point, but you'll need to allocate the department head. So right click a department name. That will present a mini menu. From that mini menu select the option that says Edit Department Details, and use the drop down box to select the member of staff who you want to be head of department. Click Upload. Process complete. Repeat that cycle until you've allocated all of the department heads. If you want to add more departments, click the button that says Add Departments, type in the department name, select the head of department and upload. The process is very simple and straightforward. If you want to delete a department head, right click the department in question. From the mini menu, select Delete Department. Process complete. When you finish with the departments, move to the right and there's a tab that says HOY. Click that and will display a list of all the academic years. Right click on the academic years associated with your school and select the member of staff that you want to become head of department, head of year. That's the process complete, and we've finished with the Site Details tab. Any questions, any concerns, please contact us. The next tab is Import Data. Now when you click on the Import Data tab, you'll see a mini menu, and the first icon we're going to click on there is the one marked Forms, because we're going to import form groups. Now when you click the Forms button, you'll see that the system defaults to and prevents you with the Forms dialog box, at the bottom of which there's an Import Forms button. Click the button, browse for and select the data file, check tick box for headers and upload it. Any errors, there'll be an error list identifying the line number on which the error occurs. Correct the error, re-import the file. Now when you finish with the forms, you'll notice at the top right hand corner of that dialog box there's a red cross. Tick that and it will take you back to the mini menu. From that mini menu, click Class Lists. It'll default to the Class Lists tab, at the bottom of which click the Import Class List button. browse for select file, check the tick box, upload. Click the red cross in the top right hand corner, go back to the mini menu and select students. Click the import students button at the bottom of that page, select data file, check tick box and upload. Check the red cross, go back to the mini menu, select class lists, import student assignments, browse for select data file, check tick box, upload. This time when you click the red cross it'll take you back to the mini menu, but you also need to click the configuration button which is on the extreme right of that menu to take you back to the configuration menu itself. From the configuration menu we'll select historical data. Again it will take you to a mini menu. This time select grades. Click the button that marked import grades at the bottom of that page. Browse for and select your data file which contains the student targets, the end of year student targets. Now at this process leave the EOY button in place where it stands. There's a drop down box with EOY on it, leave that in its place. The system will default to the current academic year, the data set. If you need to change it then do so. You found the file, check the tick box to confirm whether you're using headers or not and upload the data file. Again there's a red cross in the top right hand corner of that dialog box, click that to take you back to the mini menu. This time select Key Stage 2 results. Now it will take you to the Key Stage 2 dialog box, but you'll see there's two buttons, there's two stages here. The first is to select or set the Key Stage 2 marking schema, which determines whether or not you're using levels, sub-levels, levels whole grades, levels with sub-levels, fine grades or points on your incoming Key Stage 2 data. Once you've selected the marking schema, select the Import Key Stage 2 Data button. Browse for and select the data file. Now you'll be importing the data subject by subject. So use the drop down box to select which subject you're allocating this data to. Check the tick box for headers and upload that data file. Repeat the process until you've imported the KS2 data against all of the subjects to which you want to allocate those marks. When you finish, there's the red cross in the top right hand corner of the main dialog box. Click that to take you back to the mini menu. From the mini menu, select Certified and Banked. Now you'll be presented with a list of achievement dates, dates when the assessments were actually achieved. If the date that you want to use isn't visible, click the Add New Date button and just enter a new date. This creates another line in the database for you to import data to. Then click the Import Data button. Browse for and select the data file that you want. Use the drop-down box to select the achieved date you want to allocate the information to. Check the tick box and upload. And repeat that process for as many assessment dates that you're importing data for. Check the red box in the top right hand corner, go back to the mini menu. The last set of data is the historical data for assessment history. Now HTG Manager will allow you to import historical data for as many assessment cycles per year for as many years as you want to import it. However, our focus in this process is the most recent set of assessment data. So click the Grades button, browse for and select your data file. This time the EOY box, use that the EOY tab, use that drop down box to select the grades option. Leave or change the academic year data set, your choice. But you'll notice since you've clicked grades, another dialog box has appeared called PT period. It's a drop down box which allows you to select the assessment cycle that you're importing this data to. Select the assessment cycle, check the tick box for headers, upload. and repeat that process for as much assessment history as you're importing. That concludes this video for importing data. Remember, contact us if you have any questions, any concerns, or have any issues you'd like to